Welcome. We serve the Almighty Goddess. Before you meet with the Holy Miria, please hear our words. Okay. Oh, and fights. Okay. Well. Come on, Miss Man. The Holy Miria awaits you ahead. Okay. Well, I guess this is it. Game time. Before the coming of Miria, the world was dying. The wounded earth, oh, this is earth, was being covered by sand, and the very life was being sucked out of its inhabitants. The grieving Miria used all her divine power to divide the world into two halves. Oh, one half being where you are now, the desert of death, and the other, the world you came from, overflowing with life. Okay. The two worlds are separated by a vast and violent ocean you call the Outer Sea. Which protects your world from the desert. The majority of life that escaped death was taken, like yourselves, to the other world. Well, do we get in fights here? It is Miria's desire to protect life, to protect your world. Even a monster's life is sacred to Miria. Okay. There's probably no items here. End game, baby. End game. God, I hope I can beat the end boss. This way. Uh-oh. In order to protect the life she so loved, Miria instituted many forms of safeguards and controls. Foremost among these is the control of technology. Miria makes certain that no dangerous machines, like weapons, are developed. Miria allows the use and repair of only existing machines and keeps the study of machines from leading to potentially destructive ends. Ooh. That feels very final. A second control is achieved through the energy of Chrysamore. Chrysamore is the fossilized remains of living beings. Transmutated by the blessed power of the divine Miria. Ooh, crap. Exposition dump. You see, Chrysamore is no more than one of the ways Mira provides the world with her magical energy. I wonder if we could ever see like a world map. I think this is it. If I remember correctly, this is it. The goddess Miria. Rai, Nina, Momo, Guardian Gar, and Cheeto. Left out Pecco? Dude, what a douche. My brave, strong children, who have crossed the violent ocean and been burning in the burning desert. I am Miria. O great and mighty goddess, we have journeyed far seeking you, that we might now know the truth. O goddess, tell us, why did the brood have to be destroyed? Is there anyone who wishes the destruction of life? I certainly do not. However, the power of the brood was too great for my small, small world. As you know, this side of the world is almost entirely burned by sand, or buried by sand, making it almost impossible for anything to survive. Life has been driven nearly to extinction. I have to preserve what little is left. I had to save the rest of the world from the danger called the brood. So what you're saying is, we should just sit back and let you take care of us. Like we were your babies or something, right? Exactly, right? If I did not hold it back using the outer sea as a shield, the desert would slowly, inevitably spread across the entire world. If I did not continue to create the machines that are repaired and used worldwide, civilization as we know it would surely perish. But while we don't have the means now, someday we might be able to build our own machines. If the world were covered by sand, your lives would be consumed with the struggle to survive. You would not be able to build anything, even if you succeeded in creating the machines you need. Can you say with certainty that you would not also build a weapon with which you might also destroy yourselves, Momo? Dude, Rai's like over there, like he's like the expression at like, remember? In the past, this world was large, larger than you can imagine. Many people once lived here in Sayerzan. It'd be nice to kind of see these places in their heyday. But the people fought and quarreled, and the city was swallowed by the desert. I was unable to protect them. I will not make that same mistake again. I will protect you and all the life that is left. I understand what you're trying to say. We are weak, and maybe we do need help and protection. And the power of the brood may be similar to the power that destroyed this city so long ago. But what are you saying we should do? Are you saying that Cheeto must die? Or that he has to spend the rest of his life locked up in some little room in an artificial world like Tipu? No kidding. I don't like the fact that this is all being controlled by you. That you're pulling all the strings. I'm just like a little kid, see? If you tell me to sit still, it just makes me want to run around more, yeah? Oh, goddess. We have no desire to give Cheeto up to you. Nor do we wish to see him killed. Having traveled with him, I can say that I do not believe that the power of the brood is as fearsome and dangerous as you claim it is to be. I'm shocked that nearly the entire world is covered by sand, but with Cheetos, with our power working together, then maybe, just maybe, enough, my children. I admire your bravery and courage, Rai. Ooh. Dude, she just Thanos'd him. Like, she snapped her fingers and he disintegrated. There is no need to worry. I will erase your memories of this place and simply return you to where you belong, Momo. Whoa. My strength is admittedly small, but it is all you have to live with. Do you understand, Nina? Thank you for bringing Cheeto here, Guardian Gar. Your mission is now complete. Pecco. What about me, Miria? Oh, Pecco's talking. You didn't call my name. Don't you know who I am? You're Yggdrasil. You won't be able to get away with this. Not while I'm around. All I'm doing is leading my children by the hand, giving them a world that they can live in. Miria, these so-called children crossed the entire world to get here, and you overcame the myriad barriers that you set before them, all for the sake of helping their friend. Cheeto, find his destiny. Cheeto? Very well. We will let Cheeto decide. What do you want to do? If you give up your power, the world will continue to live under my protection, as it has until now. Your power, which has brought you here, is too big for the world, like the other brood once did. Accept your fate, my Cheeto. To tell you the truth, I'm really frightened. We're not strong at all. If you go against fate, something awful might happen to the world. But I've always believed you weren't a bad dragon. I'll always believe that, no matter what happens. You have to believe in yourself, and in those who believe in you. I brought you here simply because I wanted to know the truth about my own actions. It may have been a selfish reason, but I've learned one thing from all this. Now, more than Miria, I trust you, Cheeto. I only know how to fix machines, you know? But we can dig up those machines, even if they're buried under a desert, and learn from them. Even if the world is covered in sand, we'd be able to do something, as long as we don't give up, right? It's because of all that nonsense she's going on about Tipo ended up the way he did. She messed with my brother. That's the one thing I cannot forgive. A decision on which the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Give up the power of the brood and live in a peaceful world, watched over by the goddess, or believe in the power of the brood and travel into the empty desert, where unknown dangers await. Cheeto decides to choose his own path. Cheeto realized that he couldn't give up his power. Of course, he thought of his people and his destiny and Tipu, but more importantly, he felt that if he gave up his power, he would no longer be himself. Do you realize what you are trying to do? Do you? By making me your enemy, you realize you are making the whole world your enemy, don't you? I have faith that the brood are not so foolish. Come, lower your weapon. Cheeto realized it was foolish to challenge a god. But he held his ground. My poor Cheeto. Your great power has driven you mad. What of those who do not have such power, like the brood? They cannot live without my protection. By not giving up your power, you threatened their very existence. Just as I always believed. The brood truly are a danger, a threat to the world. Not true, Miria. It just means that life is no longer content to live in the little cage you made for it. Go Pecco. Yggdrasil, no matter what you say, I will protect this world for the sake of all life on it. Miria, life in your world has been protected from the desert and death, but that's not the same as living. Cheeto, son of the accursed brood, the time for talk has ended. If you will not change your mind, it grieves me to harm you, but I have no choice. For the good of all the world, you must die. Dang. Choose 3 party members to fight against the goddess. I love how they put Gar and Rye in my party. Probably should have let Momo level up once. She's very close. It pains me. It grieves me, my children, that I must take up arms against you, against the very life I have sworn to protect. But you must understand, Cheeto. I can't let your power roam free in the world. To protect the lives of my other children, I must become unto a fury. Ooh. Farewell, my children. Dude, she is not happy. Ooh. Yikes. That is certainly a boss. Evil Eye. Ooh. What does that even do? Super Saiyajin Cheeto. Get him, Cheeto. Ooh, 1,300. Nice. Whoa. That was a bit much. Only 255 though. Try to get Cheeto 2 turns. I don't know what Evil Eye does, but it sounds kind of nasty. Idrisil's like, yeah, 298. See how this does. 2,800. Wow. I think I'm going to go with that one. Focus. Wisdom fruit. I don't think we can cancel her next move. Oh, come on, Pecco. Bam! 2,400. Pecco's gonna give up some of his AP. Ooh, 194. Not really good at all, but I think he's already focused, so we gotta do Shadow Walk. 2,700. Holocaust? Oh. What was that? Just a nasty attack. Okay. I mean, I can live with a nasty attack, but wow. 267. I almost thought I beat her. Crap. I think I messed up. $3,900. 258. I mean, they're 256. It's not bad. I mean, gotta keep Cheeto going. Cheeto's basically our 2,900. Cheeto's basically our oh boy. Ugh, what the fuck? Get him, Cheeto. Like, don't be hitting me with your belly. I was about to say, she paused like we beat her again. I'm like, man. Alright. Gotta keep Kaiser going. Focus. Shadow Walk. I wonder if she's... No. I doubt it. Kind of looks like a devil, though. Did we get it? We did! We got it! Holy cow. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go! Thank you, Kaiser. Super Saiyan Ryu. Or Cheeto. Super Saiyan Cheeto, sorry. It's over. No. For you, it's just the beginning. It was a long, hard journey. But we did the right thing, didn't we, Cheeto? Gar, as a guardian, my life must end. Here, with the goddess. Time to die. Man, very matter-of-fact, Gar. Go. From now on, you must walk on your own. Aw, bye, Gar. Looks like the stars from the desert. Like, my world. I tried, but it wasn't enough. I fear the world will be destroyed again. What should I have done? What could I have done? If there is a God, answer me. What should I have done with the brood? Sister. It's for the best, Miria. You've protected this world until now. Aw, Gar. Are we like have to escape with like a timer or something? I feel like we're gonna have to like book it. You went too far in your attempt to wipe out the brood. In the end, that was something your children had to overcome to go beyond. In order to walk on their own. Did we make it? Didn't look like we made it. Don't worry. They can take care of themselves better than you think. They and the world are stronger than we think. I'm sure of it. Aw, IDs. Man. Okay, so apparently we made it. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh. Ooh. A little bit of like anime flair with like a cross anime and I don't know. I thought I'd honestly have to run. I couldn't remember, but dang, Nina. Where'd them hips come from? Where'd those legs come from? What the? Oh, guys, this is it. This is the end. Oh, Momo and Rai. Where's Peko? Okay, well, I guess the fate of the world now is on our shoulders. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this game just is one of my favorite games of all time. I know it has issues. I know it, but I mean, so does like games like Final Fantasy VII. I mean, have you seen the graphics of the OG Final Fantasy VII? And everybody touts it as like one of the best. And a lot of the story doesn't make sense. But with this game here, I feel like the cast is amazing, and just the gameplay is great. The gene system is great. The enemy skill system is really good. The masters, like I've read a lot about Breath of Fire 1 and Breath of Fire 2, and it seems like in this game they got everything right. Like it's just like a culmination of the first two games into this third. This is like the and I know there's a fourth. I've played the fourth, but I feel like this game right here is where they hit the pinnacle. It's a fun, low stakes game that's just trying to answer a question, and I don't know. Sometimes I feel like RPGs nowadays try too hard to make it too epic, whereas you have a game like this where it's like, like the whole world is not ending. The whole, well, at least according to Miria, it is now that she's not there, but it's just so great. And just the story, the characters, the twists, the turns, everything. I have enjoyed this journey so much going back through this game. I love this game tons. As I said, when I first started streaming a couple months ago, this was the game that I wanted to. This is the first game that I wanted to play. Like that in my mind, I'm like, if I do like a retro let's play once I get my streaming set up and ready to go and everything, so I'm not streaming on like the PS4. This game was the one that I said, this is going to be my first retro let's play. I don't think it gets enough love. I think this franchise needs to come back and bring a little bit of its classic feel to it back. I feel like Dragon Quest still holds on to this feel a little bit, where it's like there's this, I don't even want to say low stakes, but it's just it's a great, Like it's just, you know, it's not as, it's not epically Final Fantasy where it's got to be over the top and everything, and just, you know, it's, this is a game about the journey, and even the end is just like, meh, we beat the goddess, now we're free. But the journey to that is just so much fun. There's so many quirks throughout the whole game. That's the reason why this is one of my favorites. I mean, as I said, I mean, Final Fantasy, you're chasing Sephiroth, and he's, you know, gonna destroy the world. And then you've got 8, and I'm just kind of going over things that are like came out at this time. Final Fantasy 8, which was like the sorceress that's just gonna destroy all of time or whatever, you know. And then you come to 9, and it's like, yeah, there's a lot going on, and it's like kind of world ending, but you kind of go back to basics. And I like the way that this game does that. The only negatives I can really pull at this game, I can't even think of them right now. I mean, there's not really much that I can, you know, pull out that's bad. The fishing game is great. I think it's good and basic and doesn't need to be anything crazy. You know, I think sometimes we forget the fact that these games are just fun. And I would love to have just like a, oh, I think, well, we're towards the end, so we're going to see if there's an after credit scene, but yeah, so just sometimes I feel, and I think this game proves it, that a lot of RPGs nowadays just try too hard. Let's see what we got here. Is that Pecco? Oh. There is life in the desert. Oh, I got chills. God, I love this game so much. All right, I love this game so much. I got chills now. This is it. I could talk for hours on this game, and I'm not going to, but yeah. So the next game that I'm going to be playing for my Retro Let's Play was voted on our Nerd Nation Facebook page. It's Legend of the Dragoon. So if you enjoyed this Let's Play and playthrough, please join me for Legend of the Dragoon. And that'll be starting up here pretty soon. So with all that being said, I thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Catch you later.